Hello everybody, this is Nate from Bionicle Studios 55, and today, as you can see, we're looking at the underside of my table. What does that mean? Well, you'll find out. Right there. Sometimes just a new coat of paint makes all the difference. This BNSF-9 looks really nice and would be a great addition to anyone's layout. Alright, now that the glue is in place, we're going to put in the Cork, so make sure it's nice and square with the edges of the table. So a couple of weeks ago I uploaded the video about designing your layout, and I had already built all this benchwork previously because, well, I recorded all this a long time after I had already designed the layout and built the tables, you know, whatever. So, due to the fact that I already had the 4x8 table built with just a flat plywood sheet, I decided to keep that theme throughout. So as you can see under the tables, it's all this special type of benchwork that is known as L-girder. It's easily seen here with the 45-degree angle braces on the legs and also the center crossbeam going through for support. Before I get started on letting you know how to build the tables, I just want to let you know that I chose to use this L-girder technique over something called open grid benchwork. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But I decided to use that, like I said, because of the 4x8 table. But if you want trains to go under your table for whatever reason, that may be a staging yard or just kind of for coolness, go with open grid benchwork. It's a lot easier to get the trains under the table. Anyways, let's move on. So, L-girder benchwork is pretty easy to do. Just need to get a bunch of 2x4s and a plywood sheet, and that's all you really need to do. As you can see what I have right now, I have 30-inch table legs, all 2x4s. The crossbeam's a 2x4. The whole rectangular frame is all 2x4s, and the table's just a half-inch plywood. Doesn't need to be sanded or anything because we're going to be laying down the cork now, and that will cover all of this up. Okay, to start out with, to lay down all your cork, you're going to want to have a rut brush, and you're going to want to use some Elmer's wood glue. So to start out, get your brush wet, like I said, and get some glue on it. You're going to want to go around the edges of the table, like this. Alright, next thing you gotta do once you get all the glue around the edges is you have to put pretty much like an X right through the middle for your 3x2 sheet. So just bring it right on through. You gotta make a big wide trail. Don't worry if you use a lot of glue, because the more glue, the better the stick. Alright, now that the glue is in place, we're going to want to put in the cork. So make sure it's nice and square with the edges of the table. So make sure that's all good. Now give it a good press down, make it stick, and that should be good. Now it's time to install the fascia board. The fascia serves two purposes. It makes the layout look much more professional and helps protect the cork from being destroyed or ripped up. I used 1x6 boards, and they're sanded down to make them look nice. And all you need to do to install them is just clamp them on and screw in the screws. I used about 4 per board, so it's not too cluttered and it looks nice. And it also makes sure that the fascia is on there strong. After you have installed it, you're going to want to choose the paint color that you're going to need. And I chose an earth tone brown because it will go well with my black skirting. And I mean, if you want to use black or anything for the fascia, it's really up to you, but I would not go with a bright color like green or red because it looks somewhat unprofessional. Thank you for watching my second episode on building your own layout, the benchwork. I'll soon be coming out with my third installation, which is going to be all about painting the fascia.